Glenn and Lynn Sutton been married for 30+ years. They married young and built a life together, brick by brick, smile by smile. Their faith was the cornerstone of their relationship. For 30 years, they sat together in the same pew, sang the same hymns and served the same community. Their church was more than just a place of worship. It was an extension of their home, filled with familiar faces and comforting rituals. Glenn and Lynn's commitment to each other was as strong as their commitment to their faith. They faced life's ups and downs hand in hand, always finding strength in their shared beliefs and the support of their church family. Their love story was an inspiration to many, a testament to the power of love, faith, and togetherness. Their laughter echoed through the church halls, a joyful melody that resonated with everyone who knew them. Then a whisper of change stirred within Glenn's heart, a gentle nudge from above that would test their enduring bond in ways they never anticipated. Glenn began to feel a pull towards a different church, a smaller congregation with a more contemporary style. He couldn't explain it logically, but something about this new church resonated deep within his soul. The music, the message, the sense of community. It felt like a hand reaching down, guiding him towards a new path. He knew he had to listen to this call, but he also knew it wouldn't be easy. Sharing his newfound calling with Lynn filled him with trepidation. He knew how much their shared faith and their church community meant to her. One evening, as they were washing dishes together, he finally broached the subject. Lynn listened intently, her expression a mixture of confusion and concern. Lynn cherished the familiar hymns, the stained glass windows that painted the sanctuary in hues of faith, and the comforting predictability of their Sunday routine. The thought of leaving all that behind filled her with a sense of unease. She couldn't comprehend why Glenn would want to disrupt the harmony they had found. Change, especially a change that threatened to shake the foundation of their shared faith, was a daunting prospect. Lynn couldn't bring herself to follow Glenn to his new church. The thought of leaving their familiar pew, the echoes of 30 years of shared prayers and hymns, filled her with a profound sense of loss. So, for the first time in their marriage, they found themselves attending different churches on Sunday mornings. It was a decision born out of love and respect for each other's spiritual journeys, but it was a decision that tested the very fabric of their bond. Sunday mornings took on a bittersweet quality. Glenn would leave first, his footsteps a bit heavier than usual as he headed out the door to embrace his new spiritual path. Lynn would stay behind, the silence of their home amplified by the absence of their shared routine. She would attend their old church alone, her heart heavy with a longing for the days when they sat side by side, their hands clasped together in prayer. The church felt different without Glenn by her side. The familiar hymns seemed to lack their usual resonance, and the pastor's words didn't seem to reach her heart as they once did. She missed the comfort of Glenn's presence, the way their shared faith had always bound them together. One Sunday morning, Lynn decided to do something unexpected. She found herself driving not to their old familiar church, but to the new church Glenn had been attending. She slipped into a back pew, her heart pounding with a mixture of apprehension and curiosity. As the service began, she couldn't help but feel a sense of peace settle over her. The music, though different from the traditional hymns she was used to, was uplifting and joyful. The pastor's words resonated with a sincerity and authenticity that touched her heart. She saw Glenn sitting a few rows ahead, his face radiant with joy as he sang along to the music, and in that moment Lynn understood. This new church wasn't a threat to their love or their shared faith. It was simply a different path leading to the same destination. It was a place where Glenn had found a renewed sense of purpose and belonging, and in his happiness, Lynn found her own. She realized that their love wasn't confined to the walls of a particular church. It was something stronger, something that transcended denominations and worship styles.